Hi everybody, welcome back to the craft room. Diane here. Today I was looking for something quick and easy to do. I wanted to make something, but I didn't really have a destination in mind for a certain journal or something. I'm trying to figure out what kind I want to do next. So I thought I'd make some paper clips with some tickets. I have lots of different kinds of ticket rolls. I have a few different colors. So I had seen someone making paper clips the other day, and I was like, oh, that's a great idea to use tickets because they're the same size when you fold them in half. And you know, they're small, they're quick, they're fast, you get a sense of satisfaction. I mean, I think I made all these in 15-20 minutes once I started and got all the things out. So it really is fast, and then you can just have these sitting in a bucket, and when you want to use them, if you want to zhuzh them up a little bit, put a little something on there, and there you go, boom, custom paper clip. So let me show you how I made these first so you can see how the base starts. Now first I made one going in each direction so that if I want to put it on this side or this side I can, and then of course you could always put it from the top if you want to. So I kind of wanted to give myself lots of colors to pick from. So let me show you how I did that. Let's take the, oh, there's a little something on that ticket there. Just wipe that off. So take the tickets off the roll. Hold on a second. Sorry, it never fails. Every time I start talking, my allergies say, oh hey, why don't you have a nice cough? Okay, so I took my tickets off, and I'm going to separate them out into two, because you want one to be in front of the paper clip and one to be kind of behind it. So first of all, you want to see what size clip you want to use. These tickets are long enough that I could use the big clip and you wouldn't see much coming out the end there. So I could do that, or I could use the small ones, of course, and see how they compare in there. Now, sorry. I like using the little ones on these little paper clips and then the bigger ones on the bigger raffle tickets. I don't know. It's just it's the way my brain works. So if you want one paper clip to go this way and one paper clip to go this way, you just have to control which way you're folding your paper. So I want this paper clip to go this way, and I want this one to come from this direction. So we'll do this one first. I want my words to be facing up, so I'm going to fold this one behind, and I'm going to put my paper clip on. Now I like to put the small bit on the inside and then the longer bit on the outside so you get more gripping power on the back. Alright, see, we just slid the paper clip on there. Now the trick I saw was to put a little piece of Scotch tape on there to make sure your paper clip does not move around on you. You just squish that right down in there. Squish that on with the tape. And then take your glue. I'm using Fabri-Tac because it dries faster, but you can also use any wet glue. I do not recommend a glue stick though, because it's not going to hold very well. So I just do this, and of course you can just use the wet glue without the tape. If you don't have any tape, just skip that step. Just be a little more careful that you don't move your paper clip on you. And then I just squish that together. I'm squishing the paper to the paper. And then if you want, you can put it face down on the table and give it a nice squishing. Squish, 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 squish. And there you go. We'll let that dry for a while, but then you have a paper clip facing this direction. Alright, so I want this one to go the other way. So I want to hold it so that I can read it, and then I'm going to fold the back. And then we're going to do the same thing. I'm going to slide the paper clip on this end. Small piece inside and the longer piece on the outside. It doesn't really matter, it's just so that you get, I feel like you get more gripping strength if the longer piece is on the outside. So I'm going to do my tape thing. Gonna squish it down with the tape. Again, you don't have to. And then lots of, if you don't use the tape, make sure you get lots of glue over the paper clip itself. Just want to make sure that doesn't go anywhere on you. And then we squish. See, 1 minute craft. Done. Takes longer to get the stuff out than to make it. There we go. How long did that take? I don't know. But we've got 2 paper clips. ready to go. So easy peasy, right? Now, I know what some of you are saying, Diane, I don't have any tickets. Well, they do have these kind at the Dollar Tree too. I made some with these. Or you say, Di, I only have the tickets that fold on the side. I only have one ticket and it only folds this way. Well, we can do the same thing. Do you want this to be your front or do you want this to be your front? I've done several with that the front, so let's do it this way. I want this to be my front. Okay. Do you want your paper clip to go this way or this way? We're going to go this way since I'm right-handed. So I'm going to put the paper clip on with the small loop on the inside and the bigger loop on the back. I'm going to put my tape across it. Give it a little squish. Then we're going to put our glue on. And give it a squish. Put the cap on the glue Diane. There we go. We have a paper clip. That's your back, and that's your front. Okay, I know what you're saying. Diane, I don't have any tickets at all. The only reason I'm using tickets is because they're the same size when you fold them. That's the only reason. So, say I only have this little image. And I see that my paper clip will fit. It will cover the whole thing. Alrighty. So then we have a little scrap of cardstock. This was cut off from a kit I was cutting out. Alrighty. Let's take our little image and glue it to our cardstock. Okay. A little bit of glue here. Now I want my paper clip to come from the top, so I'm gluing my image all the way up to the top. And I like to have a little bit of a border around it just to make sure I have enough room. Alright, now since I just glued this, I'm going to switch this one out for this one because this one's already dry. Okay, so we have our image glued onto our cardstock. It's all the way at the top. I'm going to fold this so it's just at the bottom of that image. Now a scoreboard would probably be helpful for this, but I'm just going to go with it like this. Okay, so now we have our image on there on a piece of folded cardstock. Alrighty, I'm going to cut this off right here level with that. Alright, so now we have a custom sized piece of folded cardstock. Beautiful? Beautiful. Alright, we're going to take our paper clip. I want it to come from the top down. So I'm going to put the little part on the inside and the big part on the outside. So now I have my paper clip encased in the paper, in the cardstock. And I'm going to put my little piece of tape and we're going to glue again. Now there's a little bit of a difference with this one since there's excess on the side of plain cardstock. If you want to keep that, you can, and keep it like a border. If you wanted to leave more space on the top and the bottom so it's like framed, that would be really cute too. But for this one, I'm going to trim it off. And I want to trim it to size, but I want to wait until after I've got the paper clip in there, just to make sure that I haven't messed it up, basically. So I'm going to take my scissors and go right up the side of this label here. Boop. And down that side. So now I have a paper clip with this little label on it. And it's plain on the back. Cute, right? You could also distress that if you want to go around it with your distress ink and make it all, you know, grungy and stuff. So that's how I did these. I made a copy of a vintage advertisement and I glued the ad on there, folded it around, it's just longer, and then cut it to the shape of the Prell box here when I was done. And look at this cute little tube of Prell shampoo. I cut this out from the vintage ad, and then when I put it on the cardstock, I didn't want to trim all around it because I thought I was probably gonna not be able to get all up in the little spaces very well. So I just left it like this. I may come back and distress this one just to make it look a little older in this area, so I'll probably come back and distress it. But that's a large paper clip now. Cute, right? So I had an idea on one of these. I had my little bits and bobs hanging out on the desk from the journal I just made, so I was thinking I was going to put this little guy here, and maybe a bunny rabbit, and then this little green stamp back here because it's kind of springy. I thought that would make a really cute paper clip, just to give you an example. So these were all scraps hanging out on my desk. We're just going to take this ticket and do a tiny collage. Let's see, a little piece of fabric. And my little stampy stamp. Okay, and then our little bunny. Now you can do these any theme, any, you know, any style that you're going for. You just customize it. But if you want to take a little while and make some ticket paper clips, then whenever you want one, they're ready for you to decorate, and you can just glue some bits on, and there you go. Custom little paper clip for your journal. I think I may have to put this into the giveaway journal. It's just so cute. Alright, well, I hope you guys found that helpful. I know I've been having a lot of fun making these, so I think I'm going to spend another hour and make quite a few more. Yeah. Alrighty, I think that's all I have to say about that. Okay, anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you later. Bye.